it's nice having a band with young people. It's part of jazz tradition, you know. When I came on the scene and I played with Art Blakey and Horace Silver, I was 17, 18 years old. You know, so I remember really clearly my experiences back then, and I remember particularly Art Blakey, you know, spending time showing me things about rhythm. And what I learned from Horace Silver was the piano player. He was the quintessential band leader. I mean, his music, his charts were perfect. Time was a very important thing for him. You know, it's just, you know, I was very fortunate that I learned a lot of just basic social skills, which I think, you know, you need. I always tell kids that, you know, you can play great, you can be the greatest, you know, 20-year-old trumpet player in the world, but if you show up late, or you show up dirty, or you know, you got stupid things coming out of your mouth, you know, you're going to be the greatest 20-year-old trumpet player at home. I've taught a lot of bass players and a lot of people music, like private lessons, since I was 16. I haven't stopped. When I'm home, every Sunday, the people that know that Sunday mornings I teach. Come over, I will teach you. And I don't do it for money anymore. When I was younger, I did. Just bring food, something, you know, something that won't kill me, you know. And you know, it's just something that I like doing, and that's probably what, you know, at the end of this game for me, I'll probably, you know, be at that place teaching, whether it's in a conservatory or whether it's a private thing or not, or, you know, in the south of France in some kind of place. You know, my wife likes that, maybe, you know. The point is, I love teaching. I've always done it. I actually, that's my favorite thing. I love playing on the stage. I love making records. I love all that sort of stuff. But my favorite thing is to teach. I think that it's important that a teacher, in his communication to the student, be really honest and explain the purpose of you know, what they're doing. Like music, when you give music to a kid and you explain to a kid all that has to happen for him to be good at it, you know, the kid's going to realize that he's going to gain not just musical skills, but, you know, other skills in life like discipline, focus, memory. You know, it's funny. You know, when I went to high school, there was a guy that was like a football player. He played trombone. And he was a friend of mine, and he used to say, yeah, I'm never going to play trombone. I'm going to be in the NFL, you know. I think he ended up coaching, you know. But he was the best trombone player in the school. But the whole thing, no matter what, man, you know, whenever there wasn't practice in football, he was there, and he had his parts, because the guy was focused. He understood the value, he understood like accomplishment. And then we had a really extraordinary musician who was a teacher. This guy, his name was Mr. Jamo, and he really, like, you know, when a kid got better, you know, he made a point of letting that kid know, you know, you got better at this. the thing that I'm getting at here is that, you know, music, there's a lot of value. And you know, you can get a lot out of presenting music to a kid and saying, look, you're going to learn how to play this. You know, you give a kid an instrument, he feels it, you like the instrument? Oh, I like to play that instrument. You know, you find the right instrument for that kid and just, you know, you know, you just don't make a big, I don't think it's necessary to make a big deal out of it, be too heavy-handed with the kid, but you just find the instrument for the kid, and the teaching has to be really, really, really good and dedicated. I used to, you know, sort of think, well, there's not a lot of respect for the music there. It's not that there's no respect. It's like what do you do with it, you know? And the educators understand that, you know, when you have a band in a school, you know, if you have a jazz band, you know, the music that they're going to play is going to be a little more sophisticated than, you know, okay, we're just going to play Beatle tunes with a big band. You know, there's nothing wrong with playing Beatle tunes with a big band, but if you play some other things, maybe a Duke Ellington piece, the saxophone players will get some other kind of chords to play on, and it's all there. I mean, because I'm learning from these kids that play with me. I mean, especially the drummer. You know, he had a rich life, musical life in his high school. Jazz band, they played it, you know, almost every day. So. It's there. It's there.